I don't know. I felt a guidance ever since connecting, and you can. I feel I'm with you on that gratefulness every day throughout the day. I don't know if you do this at all,
Yes.
but like I feel like a lot of us probably do. You have moments where you just say, thank you for today, thank you for everything in my life. Please continue to guide me to this optimal life. And I am hit with a lot of thoughts of thank you throughout the day. It's a little bit crazy, but a lot of it, I'm
Yeah, no,
thankful.
definitely
Yeah.
the same. Because when I was going to my job, I was not in that state of mind. I was never going through what I'm grateful for. I was stuck in the opposite, actually. I'm miserable. This sucks. And my life was reflecting that back. And then when I quit my job, every day when I drive to school, I just go through what I'm grateful for as I'm looking at the Rocky Mountains driving into class. I'm just, thank you for this beautiful day. I'm happy, healthy, and wealthy. Money comes to me easily. Abundance flows through my life. Like all these things I say every single day. And it's crazy how just speaking some words out loud can really make a difference in your reality and the things that come to you and everything.
Yeah. And that I'm glad we're
Yeah.
touching on this because there's the phenomenon, there's looking at orbs of plasma and there's being mind blown. But then there's somewhat of the after effects of this guidance felt. You can almost feel a slight presence when you tune into this. And it's crazy. They're linked to the consciousness, like where you look in the sky, where you point and record. It's interesting when you said that, where one of the videos that got Barbara's attention is when I'm in, it's the middle of the day. I'm pointing to an empty blue sky and I can feel it. I can feel the buzzing. And I just look up and I press record and I say, please fly by. And I'm pressing record. And then all of a sudden, this white circular object zips on by and I send the video off to people, and just things can kind of unfolded after those videos. But that's exactly right. Like it's linked to the consciousness. It's linked to intention as well. It's awesome.
I don't know if you've come across any of the skeptics who try to say that the phenomenon is demons or demonic or anything like that. Um, I've gotten that a little bit recently, and I just think it's really funny because I didn't even believe in God until I started connecting with this, and I literally just go out and pray to God and I see the phenomenon. Have in your experience, have you experienced anything negative with the phenomenon?
No, no. The most negative it's been was neutral, and it was just more of like a trickster playful vibe where there was electronic like crazy effects happening. Um, but no, nothing demonic, nothing evil. You could feel this powerful, energetic, like presence, like this awe-inspiring, just extreme. What is it? Maybe sort of an intelligence, but this like you could feel their power in a way, but it wasn't fear, and it didn't inspire fear. It wasn't um, instilling fear. It was more instilling like this divine elation. So I get the opposite of the demonic feeling.
Yeah, definitely. Same for me. Like I've never experienced anything but pretty much like unconditional love is basically what I experienced. I will admit like there have been times where I've gotten like overwhelmed by like the things in the sky. Like I remember like the first night I saw like 100 of them in the sky. I'm just like, holy shit, like is there really like this much going on all the time? But I think that was just more of like my worldview, like really just kind of getting opening up still of going through that experience.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Um,
100 is
yeah.
nuts. But you're out in Colorado, they could give you a show.
Yeah, actually, it was our second event because we just started doing our events last year. August was the first one we did, and we did one August, September, October. September, our first two events, the weather was absolutely terrible. It stormed. It was 40-mile-per-hour winds and raining the first event, and then we ended up sticking it out and recorded some cool phenomenon after that. And then the second event, the entire sky was covered with clouds except for like one little area looking north. And at 10:30 p.m., all of a sudden we got this massive like display of lights just like flying out from the horizon, getting really like big, and then they were coming down, they were going like every different direction. Have you experienced something like that, like the abundance of orbs just coming nonstop? Have you ever experienced that phenomenon?
Only twice, and it was after a Focus 12 meditation where there was far more
Gotcha.
orbs and they were open to acting more anomalous, where I have a video of an orb shooting into space as if what you would imagine, just an orb sitting there hovering and then shoo, just straight into space. And on that night, there was also this golden being of light. I know how that sounds, but it flies across on camera. It shape shifts a little bit and continues to fly. And it came twice actually from the Focus 12 tape. So those were more occurrences where the orbs were buzzing around a bit more obvious and anomalous. And there was more of them. And then there was this golden being of light that was absolutely insane. Um, but to my eyes, it wasn't that large. And to the camera, it's not that large, but it sort of just coasted by. Uh, but no, for the most part, I don't get the crazy amount of orbs. I'll just get the craziest experiences were when they just came in close, when they came in under 60
Gotcha.
feet high, under 100 feet in, but there wasn't a ton of them. But yeah,
Yeah. Um, a couple things I'd try not to forget. For Focus 12, do you regularly use Focus 12 for sky watching?
regularly, no. Just like when I'm more rusty and a little bit stale, I'll use that to kind of tap back in a bit deeper. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's kind of the same for me. It was just when I heard you say that, I was like, I've used Focus 12 as well a few times. I guess I found the Gateway tapes online a couple years ago. So when I got into that awakening, when I first got them, I got the entire set. So I started going through all the tapes. I went through all of them. I was doing them daily for like a year and a half or so. For the Golden Orb, so what was that experience like? Because I've seen a couple just like really massive golden orbs or being or whatever it was, but I've had some really massive, just bright golden orbs fly directly over me. And whenever I experienced that, to me, it felt like something different. It felt more divine than the normal, just kind of everyday thing that I experience. What was that experience like for you?
It felt more what you were saying, it felt more powerful and divine, where for me the golden orbs that were large were a bit slower and a bit more like intentional, and but definitely slower, and they weren't as sporadic as the plasma orbs that were more balls of white light with that would kind of be wobbly in nature. The golden orb was like more of a structured mega orb that would just sort of fly
Mm,
over slowly. um yeah, no, it felt more, it just felt more grand, like maybe it was like the queen orb, the mother orb in a sense. But the golden beings of light were different. It's just imagine like golden
gotcha.
fog that was more structured, and it flies by and then shape shifts on camera, giving a little bit of a
Mm,
show. Those came for the Focus 12, and it's very alien. It's very bizarre. I'll send it to you. Uh, but no, the golden orbs though, those are they feel more significant.
yeah. Um, what would you say has been your favorite experience that you've experienced so far with the phenomenon?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Skywatcher was fun. The Jellies was fun. The Jellies came during the day. They're these white spheres of plasma that have tails that extend and retract, and they're wavy plasma tails. That was a bit mind blowing. But the favorite, probably the orange orbs that came. They're lower. They were 7 to 10 feet off the ground. They were pretty close in the backyard, buzzing around. And then on video, this craft briefly lights up, and there's these gray beings that appeared with the orange orbs. So that was my favorite, where it just was next level. Like if you were to imagine orange Dragon Ball Z legit balls of fire flying up to you and hovering around and giving a little bit of a show, with this one white orb above. And I have on film, I'm filming the orange orb, and I go up, and it's just this white orb, maybe 100 feet in the air, and it's just this whole scene, and I'm just looking at it, and that was by far the most like powerful. It was so bizarre how they came in as well, where they came in slowly, and it looked like it was scanning and scouting the area, and all the
Mm.
porch lights were off, all the street lights were off. It was pitch black where it normally isn't. And then they just started coming around. So yeah, that the orange orbs was. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. 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 I just got electricity. I just got the energy. Oh my god, folks. There's it in the sky. There's sky orb. And there's ground orb. It's here. It's so low, guys. It's through the trees. It's here.
What was your feeling when you had that experience?
A bit of shock, a bit of am I really seeing this? Or am I just having this weird moment? But then when I like kind of gave into it, it was just like an oh my god, this is happening type of feeling. And I'm filming it as well. So I'm also thinking this is incredible documentation of an incredible sighting. But then the core of it, I'm feeling this gratefulness. I'm just like, thank you for this sighting. Thank you for really validating what I've been like, because they took it to a level that just was intense, extreme, like close in your face. This is happening. We're here type of vibe. Like shocking my camera with electricity, which I have on video. I'll send it to you. We'll show it.
Yeah.
Just this crazy shock to the camera, and then it goes crazy, and it's like telling me like we're here. This is real. We're around you right now, and yeah, just feeling of gratefulness and excitement and a humbling.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna actually, I wanted to bring up that one video that you or do you have multiple videos where the it, like, interferes with your camera,
Yeah,
your phone, or
yeah.
yeah.
It did it for like a
Um,
week straight. I'm in my house right now. This is some of the scariest, but also the most profound experience of my life. Here it comes. Here it is. There it is. It's getting pretty freaking close, and my phone will probably stop working. I am the slightest bit scared, but this is what it is. I can't control it. Please show me mercy. Please show me love. Please show me mercy. Please show me love. I mean, this is just a beautiful orb of light. It's beautiful. Look at it. This is not zoomed in anymore. It's massive. It's right outside my place. It is massive. Look, there's my. Fuck. Oh my god, look. Oh, whoa. Whoa, look at my camera. There's an energy. Look at this. There's an energy. Whoa, paranormal to the max.
yeah, it's so crazy. We'll definitely include it, but yeah, I've never had an experience where it's interfered with my electronics like that. Like, um, what equipment do you use to film? Do you just use your phone, or do you have another camera?
It's just a 16 Pro. It's a shame, but
Just to, okay, gotcha.
iPhone, yeah. I'll
Dude,
buy
I had
another
the
camera. I'm gonna take a trip at some point, take a solo trip to some nice spot that's happening, like an energetic spot, and really document to it.
Yeah, I mean, I have an iPhone 16 Pro as well. So just the fact that you're able to get the videos that you are getting with a cell phone, I think is incredible in itself and really goes to like show just how close and personal you really are getting with these things because there's so many times where like I'll go out to walk the dog or something, and I don't have my camera with me, and I'll see something and I pull out my phone, and it's just I can't even see it on my phone at all.